From the drones. This is cocaine and morphine, Watson and Holmes. This is Raphael Vanolier, opulent homes. Revival of dead organism, obvious clones. It was pack boys outside, pockets of stones. It's a headshot blowing off the top of his cone. Anybody have a motherfucking problem, it's on. I could write it or recite it off the top of the dome. This motherfucker was slipping, got at his home. And the cold price rise off a shortage alone. He will not be cool, he speak with a sorcerer tone. It's a chainsaw coming in a torturous moan. It ain't take a lot to spot you, you a doof. It ain't take much for me to clock you as a goof. Tower of Babel is frame. Richard and Yaw gave battle in vain. Dummy.
I'm trying to get away. It's drama on the way. They hit me with the Rico. They always got their eyes on me. I'm trying to get away. It's drama on the way. They hit me with the Rico. They always got their eyes on me.
Yeah, no chirping allowed. I got a body count that will make Berkowitz proud. It's an XM7, it'll turn it around. Turn a Giorgio Armani to a surgery gown. Yeah, smoke salmon and fine bourbon. And now I'll put a mop on your head like I'm size Spurman. 9 mob guys and an ostracized Sherman. You not popping, you not riding, you not working. Triple fat goose with the furs on it. Cowboy boots with the spurs on it. How is that your brother if you turn on him? OG look like Worm and he got a perm on him. Who is really cooking the coke? It's a custom Glock 19, look at the scope. Look at that pop. I'm not gambling with law average. None of us is dancing, we blaming, we all savage. Yeah.
I'm trying to get away. It's drama on the way. They hit me with the Rico. They always got their eyes on me. I'm trying to get away. It's drama on the way. They hit me with the Rico. They always got their eyes on me. They always got their eyes on me.
Tuesday night, blackmarket.tv. Share, like, subscribe. You already know what time it is. I had a little bit of a frustrating evening getting up to this, so I needed some hard body rap. Sir, how are you doing this Tuesday?
It wasn't even a call, bro.
Oh, stop it. How are you doing?
It was a fire beat, fire hook.
Oh, stop it.
It wasn't even a rap. Like, he stole Diggity's voice, first of all.
Hell no. We got Los Diggity in the building. What up, homie? What up?
Tell me he didn't. Tell me he didn't.
And I'll be damned. He's still, hey, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. They know what time it is, man.
Is it still on mommies, though?
Still on mommies, yo. Everything's on mommies, yo. Shout out to the homie Roger put me on down. It's on mommies, cuz.
He said it's on mommies.
Hey, everything's on mommies, man. What it is.
So chilling. What's up with you, Los?
Man, you already know what it is, man. Kicking it, keeping it gangster. Man, been out of commission for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I am. I'll show the.
You got.
Fucked up ass eye.
They're like Marvel eye boogers that are like taking over his eye.
Hey, I'm waiting to see if I'm gonna get like some superpower or like shoot a laser out one of these motherfuckers, but ain't nothing happening, cuz.
It's in preparation. Everything with time.
Everything in time, man. But yeah, man, I'm over here chilling, man. Came fuck with y'all, man. I got one of the homies with me, Nasty Nell with me, you know what I mean? Talk to him, tell him what it do, man.
What's good?
there you go. Look, you there.
Yeah, I'm hiding a little bit.
The newbies in there,
Yeah.
go down.
He's in the corner over there.
Okay.
But, yeah, man, we had to pop this shit, man. You know what I mean? Get it going, man. It's been a while since I've been on here. Actually, it's been a while since I've been in the studio. You know what I mean? Doing the podcast. So
Yeah.
it's like, man, I'm glad to be back. I had to get out the element of, you know what I mean, being at home, being stuck, being sick.
He said he had to get out, bro. He had to get out his house and come over on this side of town.
He had to break out.
Yeah. And his boy lives a few houses down, Solo.
Bam!
That's the crazy shit about it.
Yeah.
Yo, you live literally right down the street from me.
Yeah, 3 houses down.
See, we in the same block, Solo. What you think about that, bro?
I don't like that neighborhood, son.
Yo, I don't like that neighborhood, son.
You said, I don't
Like
like
that
it.
neighborhood, son. Every house looks the same.
Yeah, then I
You
got
gotta
confused
check-
a couple
you gotta
times.
check.
I missed the house a couple times.
You got to show your passport at the entrance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of that, son.
You need a
You gotta,
code,
put, you
bro.
gotta put your social security in the front when you come
Oh,
in.
bro, I don't got time for the shot records and all. I ain't with none of that.
For real, dog.
Yeah, you tripping.
It says shot records and all.
Shot records. Did you get your booster shots?
Man, your ass.
I don't know, booster shot. You crazy?
Yeah, a
So,
booster
you
shot.
Get your booster shot? Are you serious?
I ain't get my first shot, my second shot, my third, the booster, the little booster, the kid booster. There ain't none of that.
He talking about the COVID. He talking about the COVID shot. I'm talking about your regular shots, bro. We ain't talking about COVID, bro.
What shots you talking about? I look like a dog to you, son?
You know what? Fuck the shot, yo. I agree.
The fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, fuck them shots, bro.
I don't trust nobody to give me no shot.
Oh shit.
You gotta know all that, son. I took enough shots when I was in the world.
No shots?
No shots.
Yeah, right. I bet you remember you your ass all the time. Exactly. Yeah, do that again one
Right
more
there.
time.
Right there. None, Solo? You really didn't get any vaccines when you were a kid?
I was a kid, bro. How am I gonna know, son?
How do you not know?
You mean
You
how
were-
do I
In school,
know?
you had to like get a shot for
Did you get shots for like school and shit?
immunization records?
I grew up in Puerto Rico, bro. We couldn't afford none of that, son.
When you, bruh.
They had to give you shots.
And what, the only shots they gave us was the little pitorro shots on the low from Uncle Tom.
We gotta ask your mom.
That shit used to fix anything.
You'd be like, Ma, did I take any shots? She was like, no. Te poniste Vicks.
Vicks.
That's the only shots we took was the Vic shots, B.
Yeah, the Vic shots.
Like you can't sleep, they throw Vicks under your eyes.
Yeah, you can't sleep, Toma.
Oh,
You can't eat,
crazy.
Toma.
Everything. You got cut up. Your whole slice of your face opened up, son. They throw Vicks in our wound, son. Heal it up. We good.
Yeah. I be trying to stay out the hospital, bro, these days. So I like to go on walks. They say it's good for you to go on walks. You know what I did notice the other night when I went on walks?
You stay out the hospital by going on
You
walks.
end up in the hospital, get hit by a car.
Yeah. Sometimes you get hit by a car. Yeah, sometimes that can happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the craziest shit. Like, maybe a lot of people get hit by cars. I wonder, like,
My daughter got hit by a car.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, drivers, like, they don't look. Like, their eyes are just fucking blind. Like,
The crazy part to me is when they just keep driving.
Yeah, they don't,
Yeah.
they
They
don't
hit and
even
keep
stop.
going. Like,
you don't realize you hit something, like, not,
yeah.
even if you didn't think, okay, let's say you didn't think it was a person. You would be like, yo, damn, I just hit something. Let me stop my car and see what the fuck
is
just
wrong.
happened.
Yeah.
No, they don't, bro. They fucking,
Probably lift your bumper back there or something.
nah, they don't give a fuck. They keep fucking going.
No, that's why they keep going. They know what they did.
That's what I think. I think when they do something, they know what they did.
Listen, I hit a raccoon on Curly over here coming home one night.
Curly raccoon.
No. Well, yeah, a curly raccoon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
curly
technically you're
raccoon,
right. So I hit him.
Stop.
But I could tell I hit it. Like I knew this wasn't like just something I hit in the road. Like I could tell it was like a body or something, or something that had some weight to it.
All right.
Bro, you can't tell me you hit a human and you don't know. Like you know.
At all.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's gonna fuck up your car and everything. Yeah, people are crazy. But yeah, I went for a walk. I've been going for walks. So I've been trooping around the neighborhood. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Late night walks.
I do late night walks.
You wear the vest?
Nah. I do not
Make
wear
sure
the
you
vest.
wear your what is it the
Fucking like the
oh my god, that shit went blank in my head, man.
the damn yellow fucking
Pa eso
vest.
fuma.
I'm
That's so
talking about
fuma,
the
brother.
yellow-
Yeah,
You wear the
un
shit with
poquito.
The shiny shit, the repellent shit. What is it called?
You almost had it.
Oh,
right there,
you're talking about the reflectors?
Reflector. there you go.
Reflector vest.
God.
Like it's a bug or something. You wear bug repellent too.
Oh, repellent and reflectors.
At the lagoon, I might. At the lagoon, when we do events at the lagoon.
Them mosquitoes out here fucking crazy, nigga.
Yeah, I'll do that. But I did notice that there weren't a lot of Christmas lights up this year. People are very bah humbug and grinchy.
I shit you no lie. Tell my wife, I'm sorry, baby. My wife told me, like, man, fuck the lights and shit. I get outside on my way over here, and the neighbor's like, yo, Los, can you believe it? My brother, my boyfriend, nobody wants to put the lights up. I said, well, matching. It'll be a dark corner over here.
You should say, yeah, fuck them lights.
Fuck them lights, bro.
Yeah. I noticed that.
I know
Is that what
somebody
it is?
over here who decorated for Halloween, and what they did, they took all the decoration and they just threw Christmas stuff all over those decorations. So you literally got bowls and you got skulls and you got skeletons.
Balls and skulls everywhere.
You got skeleton with Christmas lights all over.
Skulls everywhere.
Yeah, son.
That's crazy.
What is it, Jack? What's the Jack?
They just lazy out here. Son.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what it was.
Man, Solo, they
The demonics, huh?
It's some lazy ass demonics.
Lazy ass demonics. Yeah. No, but I did notice that. Like, there wasn't a lot of lights out. I didn't know what it was. Maybe it is. Maybe people are just tired of that shit. They're
Man,
like,
no,
fuck
really
this.
what it is, I'm gonna tell you what it is right now. Here's the honest to God truth. Fuck you, Tico. I'm telling you right now, Tico, y'all the reason why ain't nobody putting lights up this year.
But if you go by Tico, they got $40,000 worth of lights all over their joint.
Yeah.
Believe that.
We're paying for their light bill.
Yeah, but all them lights good. Shit. Man, light bill $700 now. Shit, talking about plug some lights up. Shit.
Shit.
Fucked up.
Yeah, that is crazy. No, not going to happen, no.
Cap it,
No. Hey, Solo. Oh, you know what Lowe's told me when he got here? Remember the Nardo Wick kid, the kid that got punched last week over there? They made an arrest. I guess and one of the dudes was what? What did you say?
If I'm not mistaken, what I see, those 2 people arrested because you see the video. There was a 34-year-old man. The first guy that punched was 34. The second one, can you check this out? He was 15 years old with a shiesty mask on and a gun on him.
Jeez.
Now, like I said, and I was telling him, man, you know how T.I. and them say standing on business? I'm from Tampa, bro. You know what just happened in Ybor City with the crazy shit that just happened with the shooting out there.
Mm-hmm.
With a young kid, a victim being holding a gun. And you mean to tell me Nardo, whatever Wick name is, you brought a 15-year-old kid with you with a pistol on him to Ybor City with a Pooh Shiesty mask on.
Was that in Tampa? That's
it was in Tampa and Ybor City.
That was Ybor. That was Sky.
You bring this little jit within less than a month, 2 months with this incident happening, and you bring him in. And now you want to say, oh, I'm sorry. It was, nah, bro, I think they should ban this puss ass from the city. Don't bring him back here. Yo, people paying money to see you, bro.
I gotta blame.
This kid was right there with a phone wanting to get a picture. That's how y'all do him. Ain't no justifying that. Ain't no, oh, we did this, whatever, man. I'm really pissed about the situation. Yo, we just had innocent people just get shot over some stupid people with a young kid having guns and shit.
Right.
You gotta blame them niggas giving out turkeys, B.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh man, we were talking a few weeks about that. Rick Ross and D1. Did you see that like back and forth between them and stuff like that?
They still going, bro.
They're still going. What was the latest?
They just had Joe Budden talk about it, and he told D1 he got to stop before somebody shoots his Christian ass.
So did you see what was going on with that debate? So like D1 went on where was it Shade 4-5 on
845. He did a freestyle, and then they asked him a couple questions, and he proceeded to say he was coming off because he gave out a lot of when Meek Mill was going through his cases and they were locking him up for no reason. He put out some sneakers, Freedom Reform sneakers, to kind of like set awareness to those that are that get locked up for no reason and blah blah blah. You know, so then D1 being a Christian rapper that he is, he gave out 6,000 pairs of those sneakers. And even though he's a Christian rapper, he still supports the hip hop community to the fullest. So he's more of a human being than a Christian. He's always supporting the world in general. So he decides to support Meek Mill by giving out 6,000 of these sneakers to kids. Now Meek Mill gets out of jail, and now he's back on the scene with a new single talking about he's sending his little homie to shoot somebody and pretty much promoting violence in that record. So he decided to go on Shade 45 and express his not likingness to that situation towards him, towards Rick Ross. He also mentioned Jim Jones in the mix. Why he mentioned Jim Jones, I have no idea. But I'm assuming it was because the promoting violence in the music after being past a certain age. You get past a certain age, like they're in their 40s, and you're still creating content to make revenue to promote violence in your music, which is killing the young blacks and the young kids in our community. Rick Ross proceeded to come back and say pretty much, so what? I give out turkeys to the community and I give out bikes to the kids.
So you've done that for this many years at this level. Don't talk to me. That's basically what he said. So
he pretty much not understanding the type of person that D was, not realizing D1 was already established. Not just mention he's a popular guy. He's from New Orleans. He's smart. He's a Harvard graduate, a Harvard teacher. He does a lot for his community, and they've been going back and forth ever since. So then Joe Budden decided to jump in and put his 2 cents in and pretty much say, stop talking about these type of people because I know these type of people, and they will shoot your Christian ass. And that's where it's at.
Think Joe Budden just want to jump in the conversation?
Joe Budden is just being Joe Budden, bro. You know how you know how opinionated he is. You know what I'm saying? He's very opinionated about Drake. He's very opinionated about everything else. You know, and that's just he's a podcaster. He's a podcaster. What do you expect a podcast person to? You know what I mean? Like that's just who he is. He's always been like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think he just incited more of a riot by saying something like that.
I think though, but like, not for nothing though, what did they expect? You didn't see the, I don't know if it was the press conference or something, talking like a hall or something, saying in there, like, the narrative that they convey to us. You know what I mean? Like, so if you expect these rappers that are big time and not to push that narrative, you're setting yourself up.
I mean, Meek Mill at the end of the day, he had the most laid back response. You know what I mean? And I respect that response more than Rick Ross's response. Rick Ross pretty much said, I put violence in my music because I give out free turkeys. Meek Mill pretty much said, I've been doing this. There's nothing new about me, and it's true. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day.
I remember too. I'm not gonna say nothing. Rick Ross, yeah, he the boss and all that, but
he still be making shit.
He's a very good businessman.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't even want to talk about music. This man owns a lot of checkers. He owns a lot of stops. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a good businessman. You know what I'm saying? I even watched that video, and you could tell that neither one of them practiced for that video. You can see the cameraman switching the scenes quick because neither one of them knew the words to their own music. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's it is what it is, bro. It's been going on for years. It's not gonna stop. It's gonna continue. You just have somebody who spoke about it, and it's the truth. Like even down to Meek Mill, you just had your man Lil Snoop die. You got the kid around your neck, but you're talking about that type of violence that got him killed. Amongst all these young rappers, how many young rappers done passed away in the last 10 years? Like these kids are young in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? And obviously they follow some type of curriculum that got them talking how they talking and put them in that situation. And obviously these labels, Lyle Coles literally said it on the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? He don't pay for talent. He paid for what people want to hear, and that's what people want to hear. He don't care if it destroys their lives. He goes home and he sleeps every night. It pays his bills, so what does he care? You know what I'm saying? So it's not like people are hiding the situation. They literally telling you to your face, yes, this is the curriculum. This is the momentum that we push in, and kids like it. And this is what we're going to pay the kids to speak about, and we're not going to stop. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. But then when a kid ends up shooting somebody and take 10 seconds of their life, it destroys the rest of their life, they're sitting in the jail cell. Then they start to realize their life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at the end of the day, I was just telling Eric last week, Ashanti had an interview. Was it Ashanti? I think it was Ashanti. She had an interview with, Future. And she was mind blown because Future literally told her, I don't do none of those drugs. I just do that because that's what the kids want to hear. And that's what made me all my money. I am a lightweight when it comes to doing drugs. He don't pop pills. He don't take Molly. He don't drink. He don't do none of that. But that's
Don't
just
get high in your own supply.
that's the content of his music because that's what gains him revenue. And she was mind blown, and she was taken back from that situation. You know what I'm saying? And it's common sense. It happens everywhere. You know what I mean? Eric considers it an art form. It's a way of art. It's a way of, they want to compare it to movies. Well, gangsters do it in movies, and all these good actors, they make believe, and I don't believe that. That's just nonsense. But hey, to each his own. I'm not gonna argue with nobody about it. That's how you feel. That's how you feel.
I think it's an expression of real life.
It's not an expression of real life if you're already past that in life, bro.
Well, if you're talking about like that Rick Ross and Meek Mill, like that specific reference that he was talking about getting one of your young bucks to come do the kill for you, like saying some shit like that in your music, I think is very different because you're being very direct.
Well,
and you're not even in that life.
That's drill music in general, bro.
Yeah,
that's how drill music started. That's how drill music is.
But is that music there because there's an agenda to push that music, or is that there because people want that music because they do live that life?
No,
or some of them think it's cool,
life, bro. Even these niggas in Canada and Europe, they following the same curriculum that America's following. It's the same thing, bro. That's what people want to hear.
Would you say it's the Matrix? It's fucking the system, what it is.
It's the same thing with TikTok. You go to a Chinese TikTok, their TikTok literally promotes education. It promotes a certain curriculum that uplifts their people. Now, if you look at an American TikTok, it's about making fun of people. It's about making people look stupid. It's about doing stupid things that some people have died just for the gram or just for TikTok.
That's true.
That's exactly what it is. And it's the same thing with music. You know what I'm saying? Did we grow up on it? Of course we did. But I do believe that the music that we grew up on was actually real. Now, if you look at some people like that, a Redman, a Nas, or Jay-Z, you don't hear them talking about that situation right now. They've grown. But then you got idiots like Rick Ross, Drake, Future, and all these they don't grow, son. They turn 40, 45, and they still talk about the same thing. Why? Because it fills their pocket.
Because then it makes them money. But
it's
again,
a situation. So again,
my
know
question,
what it is. That's what it is. That's what they literally telling it to your face what it is.
Right.
And they don't care if these young black kids or these young Latino kids grow up living that life that they've learned to portray. You know what I'm saying? They don't know no better.
So my question is the problem that people are asking for it, or that's what they're being given?
You can ask all you want.
You know what I mean?
If I ask you,
they're gonna stop giving.
if I ask you to bend the correct and to bend your beliefs and do something, and there's a bag behind it, you have that choice to do it or not.
Right.
These artists have that same choice. But again, we go with the labels. The labels, hey, I'm giving you this much, sell your soul, and just make sure you continue doing what you're doing. And some people, that bag and that monetary consumption is their life.
Yeah.
That's why you got so many of these people, Mac Miller and everybody else, they love that life. At the end of the day, when there's nobody in the house, in that mansion, and they sitting in front of the mirror, they lose that mirror match. And they end up doing whatever they got to do to fulfill that void when nobody's around. But when everybody's around, they feel good. But when nobody's around, that pill, that coke, that you know what I'm saying. Next thing you know, they're in a suicidal state of mind, and it goes left. B.
Hey, what do y'all think about that?
What about Doja Cat again? You gotta refresh me on that.
All right, but I don't know if y'all know Doja Cat. You know me, she made some dope records back in the day. I think it was all crazy. But then like she had disappeared for a little bit, and she came back with the songs with like it's very demonic. I had like what they call sleep paralysis. I tried to explain it when I seen her music video. It was damn near what I fucking seen. But she's on this whole like demonic thing. Now I think it was yesterday or today I seen her.
Everybody is, bro. Sam Smith.
But no, but like shit.
Little Nas X.
That's on the like I don't think she had a shirt. She was facing the way. They said that she was. I think I read it was one that like she was missing a cigarette or some smokes or something, or she was reading mails from fans and like spazzed out. But regardless of how she was acting in that video was something that's not right. Like something you're having a breakdown or something. But like I said, you hear the record that yo, bitch, I said what I said. I paid the time red. I'd rather be, you know what I mean, be famous instead. I'm a devil. Like you saying this. But now I feel like, yo, aguántate ahora. La presión, you know what I mean? Because now he might not be done with your ass yet. And I just been watching it, and it's funny because these people think it's funny with this on the social. They don't realize how much shit it affects. They think like, oh, I'll make the money and shit, but they don't realize the back end of that shit. I think it's just amazing how openly they are just representing this thing that to me is just outrageous. Like I don't like he's saying people need to grow up with it, but it's just
it's an agenda, bro. It's an agenda, and they wouldn't.
Pushing it too, though.
I don't care what nobody say. They wouldn't make fun of Islam like that. They wouldn't make fun of Judaism like that. They wouldn't make fun of Jewish people like that. They just have to attack Christianity. They have to attack.
They
Jesus
do make
on
fun
the
of all those
cross.
religions too.
They have to. I've seen people grab the Bible and kick it from side to side. I've seen people, it'll be one thing if they have their personal feeling towards Christianity, but it's another thing to display it and mock it to the fullest extent. You know what I'm saying? At a bunch of LGBT gatherings, you got a gay Jesus on the cross.
How much money be behind it, backing these mockeries up?
It is what it is. I don't care what nobody said. That's their agenda. That's what they want to portray, and it's all biblical, son. And you could sit here and tell me whatever you want, son. It's all biblical.
So your vote is that it's an agenda.
It's definitely an agenda, and you know it, son. You know it. You just like to play the advocate.
No, it's not about it's not about knowing it or not knowing it for me. I think for me, I look at these things and I go, number one thing I know about human nature is we've always been enthralled by violence, sex, criminality. Like it's part of our human code.
It's way different now.
So but I don't think it is. It's like I said before in previous podcasts. 2,000 years ago, a king could walk up into a community, massacre the whole community, take all the women as his concubines, and nobody could say shit. You can't just do that now. So to just say that it's gotten worse now is, I think it's a loss of perspective. So that's just how I see things. You know what I'm saying? It's not about knowing that there's an agenda or not. There may very well be an agenda. But at the same time, I also know that people ask for this. So, like when people say like an artist sold themselves, let's say their soul for the devil, that could very well be that. But that also could be a person just going, yo, I'm tired of all these, everybody telling me what I can and can't do. You have that culture of rebellion. Punk rock had it, heavy metal had it, horrorcore rap had it. It was this rebellion towards a structure.
And if you say in the interview, all these heavy metal artists from back then, they will tell you, I had encounters with the devil.
Some of them will, and some of them will not. And some of them will tell you that I didn't believe in any of that. And it was all for show.
Of course they're not. Your
or it was
spirit
all
is
for
going to
culture.
tell you that.
Yeah. That's just how I see it. It's not about not knowing whether there's an agenda or not. I could be wrong.
I respect it, but it's clear as day, son.
But is it?
Huh?
You won't ever
Or we might find out. You know, I might find out I'm wrong, and like the devil comes out of like a, you know, the backstage area, and it's like, "Ha, got you." I don't know.
You want to come this way or no?
Yeah, you did
Huh?
or not? Hurry up! I got other people to grab
I'm
too.
gonna be like, I'm gonna call Solo.
I don't. People blame it on an actual being named the devil. I don't blame that on.
Yeah.
I don't physically believe there's an actual person named the devil. I believe it's just an agenda of a spiritual agenda
Yeah.
that's created and that does these type of evil beings. As you said, if we go all the way back to the ancient scripts, there's no such thing as the word Satan. There's an intruder. There's the opposite. They call him everything else, but again, Satan's name is man-made. And if you want to say and say that, oh, the devil's a lie. The devil got no, nigga. 90% of the time, you make your own wrong decisions. You
Right.
can't blame it on the devil. You blame it on. Look yourself in the mirror, and you must be the devil because you created your own stupidity.
But for me, that's what it is. For me, that's what it is. Is
Yeah,
we
again,
like
I have my faith and I have my beliefs, but again, you know, I'm different. I don't follow the same curriculum that man follows when it comes to Christianity. I think 95% of it is BS. I really do. You know what I'm saying? But I do have my faith. I do believe Jesus Christ died, resurrected for us. I do believe there's certain things that you got to follow to get to heaven. I believe that. When it comes to everything else, I don't believe half the things that they be coming up with.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's interesting. Yeah, they be coming up with. We were talking before we went live. We were talking about the reggaetoneros that were switching. Daddy Yankee was the latest one, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the latest one.
He said he retired and he went to and now he's gonna spend the rest of his resources
Hey, Mr.
promoting
Gasolina?
Christianity.
Hey, Mr. Gasolina?
Gasolina, Mr. Gasolina.
Mr.
The
Gasolina.
GOAT, the GOAT himself.
Yeah,
The GOAT that his last album wasn't it some GOAT demonic fucking cover?
The GOAT is demonic, period. Biblically, it literally tells you the GOAT is
Was
demonic.
that his last cover on his album?
Again, people change, bro. And who's to say? I watched a lot of Christians in the past 2 days praise this situation. To me, it's cool, whatever. But you will never praise your friend for coming to God. You will never praise your family member for giving their life to Jesus like this. You just had to praise this person because he's so famous. That's what gets me. That's what I don't like. That's the type of Christianity agenda I don't follow. I'd rather be online, yo, my man's did a bid, or my man's just got off heavy drugs and he gave his life to Jesus and he's doing great, blah, blah. Yeah, Daddy Yankee did it, cool, amen, I respect it. But to be on the man's jock 24/7, like it's a wow factor, nah, B, I'm not down with that.
just slow down.
The question is, what made him want to give up everything after that, all those concerts that he just did a year ago? You know
He's been saying he was going to do that, but like I told you before, they got to fulfill their prior engagements before they could fully commit.
What's the prior engagement though? Because if you're
So
It's
for
contracts.
example, like
isn't that
for
kinda
example,
hypocritical though? All right. Like,
so
let's
for
say,
example,
okay,
like Faruko, right? He did it live at a concert, and they have prior engagements. So let's say you have a 50 city tour and you decide to give your life to Christ at show number 3 and you have 47 shows left. Unfortunately, before you get sued and before you lose a lot, which some people don't care and some people do. What are the details of those contracts? Nobody will never know. To him, he felt like he had to fulfill those contracts to fully commit himself to God. However, he went in front of a crowd, right? And what he would do is he would go to these shows, and when it came to that certain songs that would praise a demonic agenda, to him, not me, to him, he wouldn't even perform it. The actual crowd would perform it. Being one of the songs being Pepas, which is a worldwide song, and that's I've seen kids perform it, I've seen parents perform it, I've seen it in stadiums.
They be asking for
everywhere.
that. They were asking for that at the Lagoon.
And if you literally break down the record, if you literally break down those records, it's literally talking about popping ecstasy and smashing and doing all that. But because it has a dope rhythm, it has a dope ba. You know what I'm saying? So what he did, he had to fulfill his contract, and then he moved forward with whatever he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I just
think it's kind of crazy. Like, I would hate to see people, and I hope it's real. I really do. Because if anybody, like you said, it's show 3 or whatever. But it's kind of like hypocritical to be like, oh, man, I'm gonna do all these crazy records, make all this money, and then I'm gonna go, you know what I mean? Give myself, I got a prior engagement. I'm gonna be a Christian now. I want to change my life now, but I got these other shows I got to do. I still gotta go party. Well, after that, I'm gonna go get back to the Christian. You know what I mean? Like. The album a year ago was this, bro. I get it, disappear for a little bit, then do it. But bro, you in the mix of your shit and you just gonna jump out. I don't know, man. To me,
you can't predict God's timing on certain things. But this is what people don't understand sometimes. You can give your life to God all day. That doesn't mean you're gonna change in 24 hours, your entire life. You're gonna have.
Hey, you got an idea of what he wants to do.
You're gonna wake up the next day. Okay, I gave my life to God. Some people do. Some people have an awakening and they just go cold turkey. And some people, it takes time to stop smoking weed. It takes time to stop drinking. It takes time to stop having sex outside your marriage. You know what I'm saying? And some people go through that situation, and that situation is not to be faulted because God didn't tell you stop doing that and then come to me. He said, come to me and allow me to help you to stop. You know what I'm saying? So when people be like, oh, well, you're like, I'm on my walk year number 3. I'm lying. Year number 2. And I still struggle with certain things. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel bad for what I do. But at the end of the day, we're human. We all sin. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? We all do wrong. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you, you believe Daddy Yankee's going full-fledged with this?
It's a possibility, but again, it's literally on faith. He's been talking about it for a while. This is the first time he actually comes out and says it. But and you got to understand that somebody like Hector El Father, who's a big influence in all of these rappers' lives.
You think he's one of the first ones that did it, that put it like let these artists, these reggaetoneros, these Latino artists know like, yo, it's cool.
Yeah, I think Vico C used to do it, but what I said before, Vico C was a wishy-washy. He would be like, literally, I used to go to his Christian concerts when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? But
he's out in Orlando.
He was in and out of heroin all his life, all the way probably up to a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? I think that Hector El Father, he literally was on the top of the chain, making millions of dollars. H&I of the streets. You couldn't tell this man nothing. And he literally went from night and day to the person that he's now. And now all these artists look to him for prayer. All these artists, they sit with him. Why? Because he's went online. He's allowed people to understand how the gospel works. He's allowed people to understand it's okay to be this from that. And a lot of people are starting to listen, but they're not really fully ready to commit just the way he committed. Not everybody could do that. Not everybody go cold turkey like that. You know what I'm saying? But he's opened his doors for these artists that come to him, and he'll tell you. He said, I can show you my phone. 99% of these reggaetonero artists, they hit my line because they need prayer, because they're going through spiritual situations that they don't know how to handle. And I give them advice, and they make their own choices at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And I believe some of them are understanding the choices now. Some of them might change. Some of them might not. Some of them might fully believe what he believes. Like he's a Pentecostal. Those Pentecostals, their agenda is a little different than some other people who follow Christianity. You know what I'm saying? I was a Pentecostal for most of my youth upbringing. And this is the reason why I left the church at 18, 19, because that was just crazy, cultish. Bro.
They're
It was
very
super
crazy.
cultish.
All right, now think of this. Let me just ask a question though. Like, all right, there's some. I just hypothetically speaking. Why do a lot of these rappers or have we really seen like a real Christian rapper come out from the jump, like it just blow up, like really huge, just like rap and then like lose it, like the opposite. You know what I mean? Like realize, you know what? I'm doing Christian rap. I'm not making as millions like these other guys that push this other agenda. And
Well, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? A lot of these secular artists, when I say secular, like world artists, when they can't make it in the world, they start making Christian rap. Yo, Christian rap is just as saturated as worldly rap, and it's just as fake.
Facts.
It's just as fake as worldly rap. I can show you a lot of Christian rap
that's
that's
just about to say, like, yo, how many artists would come on and be like, you know, I see a bag in Christian rap, yo.
that yeah, and
I
that's
don't believe in none of that, but I'll go out there and I know I can perform at churches and I
Yeah.
can do all this.
yeah, and that's exactly what they doing. Same thing.
Arrested.
Yeah, yeah, same thing, same thing. Same thing with pastors and all that's coming out to the light now, son. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen a couple people that have started the Christian way and then ended up going left. You know what I'm saying? There was one group that we followed for long named the Cross Movement, and one of them, not even a year ago, he decided like, nah, this ain't, mind you. And this man's been in it for a minute, very successful, and he decided that nah, this wasn't it. I believe that all this was BS. You know what I'm saying? And he went his certain way, but he's not doing music no more. Now he's podcasting, and his agenda is to let people know that it's all BS. You know what I'm saying? And then rightfully so. That's his agenda. That's what he feel like doing. Cool, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I guess it's a wait and see game. Faruko, he did the same thing, and he didn't make the total flip that Hector their father did.
No, he
You know
took some
what I'm saying?
time. He fulfilled his contracts. He made
He
sure not to
fulfilled his
get sued.
contracts. He got a few Christian records.
Yeah.
And you could kind of see him laying low, but not fully committed to the full extent.
He
And then
redid
you got-
Pepas too.
And then you got somebody like Larry Over, who was one of the wildest. They used to call him El Wasson. If you look him up, he was one of the wildest, craziest drug addicts that was on that label. And from night to day, bro, he did a total flip.
Well, look, you can talk about hip hop because you know DMX was similar to that. The back and forth.
The DMX was but he struggled a lot with drugs. He reminded me of Vico C a lot. He struggled a lot with drugs, and that was his kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? But he also was a very spiritual person when it came to God, and you could tell in his music. You know what I'm saying? And but then you got somebody like, I feel like Mace. Like, this nigga went full monetary when it came to pastoral. You know what I'm saying? He took advantage of that to the max, and he made hella millions. You know what I mean? So, hey.
It's funny you bring up Mace because I was watching the camera. What was your position in the
Oh, that show's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, that nigga 50 think you shopping.
That show's hilarious. You gotta see the episodes when they bring up each other's lyrics from back in the day. And the lyrics were kind of suspect, and they asked each other, "Yo, what you meant when you said this?" Some pause moments. Yeah, it's a funny show, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. Nobody knows, nobody knows what people, what this, At the end of the day, you know somebody by their fruit. So if
That's facts.
That gets back to what he said though about it being art. You never know.
You never really do. I don't judge people for that reason. Like when they put something out, like even if I don't agree with the message, I'm kind of like on the vein of, I don't know everything and I don't know what this person went through. I don't know what they were thinking when they wrote it. So I kind of let them have their vibe.
But then
now if it's blatant, like, I don't really give a fuck, and I'm just gonna be this ratchet, I'm gonna just talk about murdering motherfuckers, then that shit's kind of more like on the border for me. It's like, it's extreme.
Well, you kind of, again, it goes back to going by their fruit. So if you're following an artist and that's their art form, and that's quote unquote what they go through, and then you're looking at their social media and they're not about that life, and you look at their upbringing and they're not about that life, then you know what type of fruit they're producing.
Yeah, well then they're just trying to sell records.
Exactly.
Appeal to the masses. But again, let's not mistake it. They're appealing to the masses. The masses want it. No matter what we do, humans will always want violence. They will always want sex. They will always want drugs. They're always going to want these things. This is part of our human nature.
It's a
Since
fleshy world, bro. Everybody caters to the flesh.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's about that. It's just that people have different views of things. Certain people feel like they should be able to have a few vices in their life.
It's a feel good thing. It's catered to the flesh. If your flesh wants it, that's what you want, son. It can't be a spiritual thing, bro.
Well, not necessarily. Some people feel like this is the only time that they have on Earth, and they're going to experience what they can while they're here on Earth, and that's their purpose.
My point.
Everybody has a different perspective on this. So I could say this is the absolute, and this is if you don't follow this, it's because you're against it. I could say that all day, but it's just not true. Because people are not against certain things, or people sometimes are going, well, it's not that I don't believe that. It's just I see it this way. I don't judge people for that reason. I don't know where they're coming from until they explain it. I let people explain it for themselves. I don't judge it.
I don't judge it either. I just curse them out for it. So.
I ain't judging you, but don't bring that shit over here.
Keep that shit over there.
Yeah, keep that shit way over there. That ain't crazy.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? I was literally in my inbox with somebody the other day, and he posts certain things, you know what I'm saying, that was suspect, and I hit the laugh button, bomb, and he was in my inbox.
Yeah, because he be doing that laugh.
Yeah, but I'm the type I like to have a respectable conversation. I'm not the type to go in your inbox, you're going to hell because you don't believe what I believe. I like to know what they believe, how they came to that conclusion, and then I express what I believe, and then we search the truth together, son. If the truth pans, it pans. If it don't, it don't. At the end of the day, I'm not one of those Christians that are gonna literally saturate you with telling you you're going to hell. You know what I'm saying?
After all that research and all that, you
Nah, I don't tell them they're going to hell. I just be like, maybe you should look into this, and this is
You're
what
going the wrong way. I ain't judging you. I ain't saying. I'm just letting you know you're going the wrong way.
You know what? We should make that into a shirt.
You're going the wrong way, yeah.
Just letting you know you're going the wrong way. Yeah.
You're not going to hell. You're just going the wrong way.
No, facts, bro. I like that one. Right there.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yo, that's solo. You can use that.
No, I'm already plotting. Appreciate you.
Hold on. Let me patent that shit real quick. Hold on. Let me copyright that bitch real quick.
The niggas can tell you all day. I don't care about a patent, nigga.
You gotta take that.
You know what I'm saying? I fly under the radar. I can sell me 500 shirts before that.
You sell you your own design on your shit.
That's a fact,
Nigga, I don't care, nigga. I just want royalty, nigga. That's it.
I was on Nebraska 15 selling fake Jordans for 3 years and I got.
That's facts. Listen, this motherfucker, when they started having the Fire Sticks jailbroken, he was one of the first ones. He was like, I got free cable. What's good? Cut that shit off.
I was selling free cable for 7 years straight, B.
We got Wi-Fi.
We got Wi-Fi.
All that, son. I was doing that for years, son.
Yeah. I had free cable for a while.
That's a fact.
Right.
Everything, son. As soon as I seen the flea market selling joy, I was like, all right, I'm on it, son.
I feel like that was like the new school cable box hack. Remember the cable box hacks?
That black box.
Yeah. You can watch everything on
with the porno switch in the back, son.
You got that static? I ain't got that static on my shit.
When does your parents go to sleep, you flick that switch in the back of the box, huh?
Staticky. You pause them, they're going to
That was that HBO porn.
Yeah, the Skinamax.
the Skinamax. They be dry humping the
shit out of each other. How they doing that? Without getting a boner, nigga. Get the fuck
out
of here.
That was better having to rewind the tape for your parents walked in.
They catch that shit quarter way, but like, who the fuck was watching this shit?
You had to rewind it.
Hold up.
You had to rewind it. You had to take it out of the tape deck. You had to put it back where it was. All that before they walked through the door, son.
Perfect spot in the right position.
Yup.
As soon as they walked out the front door, he was in their room. Oh man.
Oh man, yeah, that was then. I wonder what the new hack is gonna be. Because right now it's like, what else are we gonna do besides? I feel like they tried to do 3D TVs, but that didn't really go.
Yeah, it didn't go too far.
They tried that. Didn't fly. Son.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for somebody to hack the Wi-Fi joint. Huh?
The what?
The Wi-Fi.
What about Wi-Fi?
I'm waiting for somebody to hack that, son. If I get somebody to hack the Wi-Fi, we Gucci.
Yeah, everybody get free
free Wi-Fi?
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be this guy, Mr. Tesla.
It's gonna be some slow ass Wi-Fi though.
They talking about Mr. Tesla.
Yeah.
That's a fact, son. Spectrum be getting them, son.
Yeah, free Wi-Fi. Yeah, that shit would be slow as fuck, wouldn't it?
Yeah, word.
Everybody got it.
They're creating
It's
quantum
already
computers
slow
now.
enough
Though.
when you have your immediate family. Imagine when somebody can hack into your shit and get into your Wi-Fi.
True.
You ain't gonna be able to download shit.
Yo, my wife be kidding.
Shit, be still stuck in motherfucker.
First 5 seconds.
We started the first time 5 seconds on this shit. I've been watching this movie for 3 hours, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? It's an hour and a half movie, nigga. I've been watching it for 5 hours.
You've been in the bathroom for 4 hours.
Shit.
Just download it. Download it.
Downloading it off of what?
I'm still at 2%.
I remember those days. And you had it on AOL trial too. You ever had
That shit, you be down something and a bitch answer the phone. That fuck up the whole
You have
download, bro.
Fuck all everything up.
Yeah, until they put the setting. Remember when they put the setting where it was like they disable the call waiting?
Man, dude, you be online, bitch, somebody answer the phone. You said the whole goddamn computer. That shit was crazy.
Well, they're coming up with new computers. They're called quantum computers. They are 158 million times faster.
You probably already got one, son.
158 million times faster than our most advanced computer. Huh?
Eric got two of them.
I said he wish he had one.
Oh, I wish I had.
Eric got two of them. He making payments on it. Huh?
It's on order. It's on order.
Making payments on
Knocking
it.
at the door right now.
Yeah, he don't tell nobody. He making payments on it. Huh? I never knew what was Alienware until I went to this man's house. Huh?
Yeah. Well, they're not. It's not a quantum computer. That's for sure.
That like the time travel type shit.
Yeah, bro. Like they said, if there's anything.
That shit don't even need wires or nothing. You just set it up right there on your desktop. That's it.
That's your car. That's your AC and shit.
Boots up. Hello. How are you?
That shit connects to your ears, huh?
Until airdrop to another level. Nah, that bitch on your desk and watch. That bitch go nuts.
Yeah. I saw somewhere where there was a scientist that said that by 2040 or some shit like that we'll have like a civilization living on Mars. It's gonna be like Total Recall. They're gonna have to pay for air.
You know what's funny? You see the picture.
We already got Total Recall here. We already got the bitch with the 3 titties.
I think she's in Florida too.
Yeah.
She be down in Nebraska.
We don't even have to go to Mars, nigga.
So it
We
looks like
already
I'm
got
not participating.
Oh my god, bro.
He tells shit. I'm going on mute on this
funny
one.
about the pictures on Mars? Like I was watching, they talking about like how people are putting effects on because the first pictures of Mars they weren't as well as they made. If you look at the difference between the two pictures years ago when they first got the pictures of Mars, they're like a brighter, you know what I mean? You can see shit. Now all the new pictures are like just this orange ass planet.
Different lenses.
Different lenses or somebody photoshopping something.
Maybe they're not really on Mars.
AI pictures, I don't know, bro.
Yeah. Maybe there is no Mars. Maybe it doesn't even exist.
Hey, we don't know. We're not there.
We're not there.
I know there's an Earth right here right now.
But is it really?
I don't know.
That's what they tell me, that it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I was told we live in a 3D realm, son.
Yeah, because there's other realms apparently, and there's multiple universes. There's multiple U's, Solo. Yeah.
Imagine that, Solo.
There's multiple U's.
I hope there's a skinny one so I can transfer my body in that joint.
shit.
There's multiple loses with a higher pitched voice.
We just heard the nigga at the beginning of the show, son.
That was me from the other verse.
That was the fat version, huh?
That was the Philly version. Los Diggity.
Fucking Universal from Philly.
The fat Los with the working eyes, huh?
Man, I don't know if I can be a Philly. I hate the Philly fans. I hate it. Yo, how's your? Hey, Solo, what you is a Giants fan?
Nah, I was born in New York, but I wasn't raised there, so I don't really be claiming that, son.
What you be playing?
I'm a Bucks fan, B.
All right, but
Okay.
My first ever football game was in Sombrero Stadium, son. Bucks versus Lions.
The Bucks Lions, the playoff game.
Nah, it was a regular game. I just came from Puerto Rico, and I had no idea about the sun in Florida. And I went there with some jeans and a polo shirt. I almost burnt myself to death, son.
Baking.
So yeah, I've been a Bucks fan since 1994. So.
Yeah, that was funny when you said the Lions game. One of my first Bucks games was at Houlihan Stadium. Playoff game.
Lions. I work for the
Sanders' last game.
Yeah, I work for the Lions. I work for the Lightning for 4 years, so I'm a Lightning fan. You know what I'm saying? My name's Orlando, so obviously I love the Magic over the Heat. But my little cousin works for the Heat, so you know I like the Heat too. I mean, I'm a Florida boy, son. At the end of the day, son. I mean, again, I was raised in Puerto Rico, but I've been here since '95, so I rep Florida to the max until they start talking about them weirdos. I'm like, I don't know about that.
No Florida man in your blood.
I lived in Tampa for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Suitcase City and all that. I went through all that, son.
Yeah.
Wild.
I remember my first apartment was on Nebraska, and my mom's left crying, son. My dad called me like, "Yo, your mom's crying over here." I'm like, what's she crying? I said, look at the apartment you staying in, son. The window was locked. The window it was right across the street from the what was that, the go-kart joint that's not there no more on Nebraska.
Okay.
Right across the street.
I used to Grand Prix.
Yeah, I used to live back there, son.
When I lived out there, I was on 15th and 131st.
I met my ex-wife. My ex-wife lived on Bougainville, son.
Yeah.
I used to be all over there, son.
That's by Busch Gardens.
Yep, right behind that jump. And then I moved right behind the University Mall, right by 131 too. I was behind there.
I used to live right behind the mall right there. It used to be called Forest Place. I don't know what it's called now. I haven't been inside for a minute.
Man, my dumbass used to work at Burlington 7 days a week, 2 hours a day.
Right behind her, they had that little drive-through.
2 hours a day, B.
For 7 days a week.
Nigga, I used to leave the after hours and go in there and vacuum that shit. The shit out there, but I loved it because I had hella discounts, nigga. Burlington, well, I was getting like 40% off, nigga.
They had all the Tims there for a while.
Man,
Nah, you had it.
Yo, 40% off, and they had layaway.
Remember layaway?
It up. 2 hours a day, dog was.
Still shop at Burlington.
I don't see layaway no more.
I think they still have that shit at Walmart. Do they have it at Walmart? No more.
They be having layaways like during the holidays.
Or like maybe before the holiday, like a month or two before the holiday, so you can put your down payment, and then they keep the rest of your money because you forgot about that shit.
That's their goal.
That's a fact. That's definitely their goal.
Like, sure you want the insurance on it?
Yeah. Bananas. Who's this people you sent me this video, Solo?
2 females, Christian artists, Childlike Cece, and I forgot the other name. They young artists. They pretty dope. Kid Lee. Yeah, Kid Lee. She dope. Young girl.
Kid Lee. Wow. That's what I think.
Chun-Li?
That's Chun-Li. Spinning side kick.
They dope.
Yeah, I do.
They dope.
They dope.
Yeah, definitely.
Street Fighter movie.
Last one was Jean-Claude Van Damme?
No, they need to redo that Mortal Kombat movie. I didn't like
That
it
shit
too
was
much.
fire, bro.
Nah, man.
You seen the Mortal Kombat movie, guys?
I have the last one.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I
like
saw
it?
it.
You like it?
It was all right.
Yeah, I think it's time for a new one, son.
I didn't like it too much.
They're making part 2 of it.
They are.
With all the special effects that they have, when they did the Transformers, they could have done way better effects
Well,
with this
get
fucking
Michael
Mortal.
Bay to do a Dragon Ball Z movie and fucking go nuts. I'm telling you right now.
They could have
Yeah.
done way better with that
Get
Mortal
Michael
Kombat
Bay
movie.
to do a Dragon Ball Z movie, and it will be phenomenal.
It's a team that does it, really.
It will break.
There wasn't that much fighting. I don't think there was much fighting in that Mortal Kombat movie.
Mm.
I don't know. As much action as the first movie. I liked the first movie better than the second one.
So like the electric wasn't believable.
It was,
That's actually what look fake as shit. I don't know, man. They ripped
man.
Jackson's arm off like they were ripping a piece of bacon.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I get what you guys are saying, but
they should have done it how they did it with the tournament shit and all that
I guess I'm
bullshit
just
and
a
all
big
that.
fan of like the games and shit. So anything that has to, like I remember.
I was cool with the first version of Mortal Kombat. And after that, bro, they have 45 buttons just to do a finishing jaunt. I gave up, son.
Yeah.
People started catching out the writers after that, son.
Hey.
Yeah.
Fingers and shit hurting and shit. You tired from trying to do it?
They used to go to bed like that, son.
Yeah.
I was more an NBA Jams guy.
That too.
That's what I was in.
He's on
Niggas
fire.
was throwing gang signs on the way
Yo,
to
you
bed.
remember NBA Jam? If you were an NBA Jam guy, you remember like when they first started you can get Sub-Zero on NBA
Oh
Jam.
yeah, you get
could
little
get all
characters.
these different characters on there.
The
Bro.
big
On
heads,
NBA
the big
Jam
heads
back
and
in
all
the
that.
day.
I never got into any sports games. I was always into the racing or the Modern Warfare or some type of that.
Grown ass man.
Call of
I
Duty.
don't give a fuck.
He ain't the
You know-
only one, son. He ain't the only one, son.
You on it too?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be on that
You be
Warzone.
on it.
Nah, I don't really be on video games like that.
Nigga, y'all be called what you done, nigga. Call of Duty. Go phone.
There was a racing game.
You interrupted me, man. You just got me murked right now,
I be
dog.
seeing this nigga. He be showing videos with niggas, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck y'all looking at? Streams of niggas playing Call of Duty. The fuck going on?
Yeah.
Those are my videos, nigga.
Burnout was the racing game I liked. Burnout, because you can actually crash into cars and it made you go faster.
I used to like
Instead of slowing
taxis,
down.
son.
Taxi?
Rock and roll racing, bro. I don't know about that.
I don't know nothing about that.
Y'all, you showing your age right now, son.
You know what I'm talking about too, though. Don't you?
I think I know what you're talking about, but I didn't play it.
About Twisted Metal. Y'all saw the
Twisted
Oh,
Metal,
That was the
yeah.
shit right there.
Y'all
That
saw
was
the-
a
y'all
twist.
saw
That was the
Netflix,
game right there.
Was it Netflix?
Yeah, nah. Was it who? I think it was. I don't know. I seen it though. I seen it.
I didn't get into
Yo,
it.
that's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's cool. I seen it.
Sweet. That's a wrestler. I forgot what wrestler.
You seen the Gran Turismo? The Gran Turismo movie?
Oh,
I haven't
that,
seen it
now
yet.
that movie was
Fire.
good. Now that movie was very, very good.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
dope.
That was a very good movie.
You liked it?
Yes.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
That shit was badass. Movie.
So was it like the movie making? Was it the storyline, the acting, the whole thing?
story, the whole thing.
It was a storyline. It was
The whole
actually.
storyline, the acting. They did a very good job
It
on that
was
shit.
pretty
What
dope.
about Fast and Furious 35?
Nah, I'm good.
I better come out in one of those motherfucking
Family
movies.
Jam.
Shit.
Yeah. And what is it? They're at 10 now, right?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, and they gotta relax, B. These stunts are out of control, son.
Pass out, bro.
Yeah, now it's
Nah,
unbelievable.
esa gente tan pasada.
Yeah,
I
now
was
it's
laughing.
yeah.
I was laughing.
I can't even make that shit up,
I
nigga.
was making fun. I think I
Shit.
stopped after like 4. I was making fun. So what? We going out of space now? And they were like, yeah. And they dead ass shit. Them motherfuckers took the car out of space.
They took the car out of
It
space.
fucked me up. They were like, no, yeah, they did. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Tan pasado.
They went to outer space,
And
bro.
then think about it, they were just regular niggas.
And you know
driving
what's
Hondas and
crazy?
shit, and
Did
it was-
you know what's crazy? Did I ever show you that video of that one black dude trying to act like the producer? He said, "Oh, we need to bring home back
starts bringing
so
all
they
the
can
kids.
race." And he's like, "Race." He's like, "Yeah, but they're in rocket ships and they race into the space." He's like,
Yeah.
"Okay, write that down."
Right, they just making shit up now. Yo, we're gonna have them go underground.
And look, and they
Come
get
back
this,
up
and they end up fucking going into space.
They're gonna go to the center of the earth,
Yeah.
and then they're gonna come back out, and then fly to the moon and come back.
And now that the quantum realm, we're talking about the quantum computer. gonna teleport them to Mars.
Mars.
And it's gonna be a competition. And we're gonna bring little Bow Wow back.
Subject. Off subject.
Hey, he gonna
Favorite.
sell all
Top
the
three.
Jordans in Mars.
Top three favorite Christmas movies, huh?
Christmas movies?
Top three. Top
Yeah,
three.
you already know. Mine right here. Those Diggity's top 3 Christmas movies. Home Alone,
Home Alone.
Elf,
Yes.
Elf.
and fucking Violent Night.
Yo, come on, son.
I got one, man. Jingle All the Way, where Arnold, when he's trying to get that toy for his son,
Yeah, that was hard.
then he ends up fighting with this guy. What was his name? Sinbad.
Yeah.
Elf is, I go with Elf. Elf is one of the ones. Yeah, it's classic.
Elf is definitely classic, son.
I think that's that one Santa Claus movie with Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, yeah. Tim Allen got some jumps.
That was after the other one, maybe it's first and second. After that one, then after the third one.
The National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation was dope.
Oh yes. Totally forgot. They're actually gonna be playing them in all those movies.
The Grinch?
A Christmas, yeah.
Yes.
The Grinch was dope.
Grinch is fire.
They're planning to make it too.
I just saw. Matter of fact, now that you brought that up, that's kind of crazy. Because I went Saturday and I saw at the Mahaffey Theater they had the Grinch with the Florida Orchestra playing during the movie. It was kind of crazy. Like they were playing the whole score of the movie during the movie. It was pretty dope. It was pretty fancy, smancy.
Solo's like, what the fuck?
I can't wait till the number.
Why are you being a hater, bro?
Part 2 comes out.
Part 2 of the Grinch.
Yeah, and it's Jim Carrey playing it.
A Christmas Story is one of the ones that I like. The one with Ralphie.
Okay.
With the kid growing up.
With that he wants to get the
little air rifle thing. Yeah.
Yes.
And his pops gets the little leg as a lamp.
Yeah, you see what my mom at work that these guys were like, oh, why did she put that leg on the lamp? I'm like, you guys don't remember the Christmas Story movie that the dad wants that leg lamp, and then the son wants that pea shooter.
Yeah.
The fucking little rifle and shit. He's like, no, you can't get that. You're gonna take your eye out or some shit.
Yeah.
I just watched.
Oh, that movie. That was a
Polar
good
Express
movie.
was dope.
For new movies, new Christmas movies, that's a really good movie. Polar Express.
Tom Hanks or whatever.
Yeah, Tom Hanks. Yeah, he plays all the He plays a lot of the characters in that movie.
Yeah, there's a few good ones. There's a few
new ones that are pretty dope. They got one with what's this dude's name? Come on, son. The one who talks to the animals, B.
Oh yeah, Eddie Murphy. Dr.
Yeah, he got a new one. That was pretty dope.
I seen the previews to that one.
You guys never seen Violent Night?
I see Violent Night.
I saw it the other night.
That's what I was telling you.
That movie was pretty good. It was pretty good.
It
It was pretty dope. It was kind of.
It's Santa whipping ass.
Yeah, he was whipping ass, bro. And then I loved it because my dude was in there. You already know who. Was in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He stuck a fucking star in the guy's eye, bro.
Solo's not impressed. Come on, Solo, stop hating.
You ever seen it, Solo?
Yeah, bro, it wasn't it, son.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, I loved it. It wasn't it.
I think last Christmas I saw the Guardians of the Galaxy. They had a Christmas special or something. Last year. Yeah, watched it. It was retarded.
Home Alone 1 or 2?
Me personally?
1 and 2. I mean 2. 1 is.
One's
2.
a classic.
2.
I don't know.
That when he goes to the.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah,
2. It's 2. That's when he's in New York. He's at the hotel.
That is a good
and he
one.
does that. You filthy animals. That's a. You know what I mean. He does all that fucking.
I gotta go both, man. I can't. I like.
It's hard to pick, bro.
Yeah, son.
Now, how bad did you want to be able to set up the house?
Did you guys ever realize that on part 1, when they're about to leave, that the family's packing all the shit, and then the guy comes in, but the cop that's in there, he's the one that's robbing the house. Well, he pretend he's a cop. He's just fucking scoping the place out.
Scoping the place out.
And then he comes back with his boy to rob the house. To rob the house. Look at the movie. He's the what's his name?
I forgot.
Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Joe Pesci. He's the cop that goes in. He's inside the house while they have the whole family wandering around and shit.
Oh, at the beginning when he goes in.
Yeah, he goes in.
That's when he dropped the tooth.
No, he didn't drop his tooth. No, he's a cop in there. When he walks in, he's just as a cop.
So you're going out of town and he walks off.
Yeah, we're just scoping the area around, make sure everything's good and all that. And then
Everybody ever wonder what kind of career the dad had that he got everybody flying first class? Huh?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Big ass house. I don't know.
He had the same job as Tommy for Martin's, huh?
Yeah. Anyhow, so now that we went off topic, Squirrel, we started with Kid Lee going to Chun Li, and then went to all that. So you see how we went? That was a
King Lee to Chun Li, son. I get it.
All right, Solo. We running out of time. It's 9:11.
Yo, Los, always good as always, my brother.
Man, you already know what it is. Solo love, man. We back on, man. You know what I mean? Show coming soon. We gonna be dropping more episodes, getting it going.
Get it.
El Presidente. Yeah.
Duh.
Heard that in a while.
Solo's like peace.
Love piece of chicken.
Duh, Solo.
Bye, guys.
All right, Solo.
Share, like, subscribe every Tuesday. Let's go.
Huh? How you gonna scare me? I don't even walk by sight. That's what they can't see. Filled with the spirit, I'm high off life. I don't get antsy. They was checking the fruit, now they seeing it's right. Now they understand me. They hear the beats, thinking I'm a trap rapper about to get saved and ain't. I got good, plus I'm throwing up phone them and see what's up. Enemy dog, he had me. Keyword thought, my bad, that's tragic. Now I'm with the king of kings, turn my beauty to ashes. Might mess around into a pageant. Holy Spirit, yeah, he dwelling me gladly. I will not flip like a patty. Really getting savvy, left the savage life, no need to be average. I'm trying to catch souls, not bodies. Said it in my last song, please don't get it wrong. They think we scary, nah. Won't catch me lacking, you know I keep on my own. We do not fear at all. Call on the name of Jesus, it ain't fair at all.
Hey, we ain't never fear no man, nobody, anybody. Cause the plan God sends really perfect, worth it. More than the surface, I see it, I'm murky. I'm looking like what's in the serpent, the purpose. Tell it back. We don't shiver or shake it, you watching us back that I got the devil looking like a sack. I've been pushing this mission, now listen, he mad at me, sad to see. I felt that agony, got back up from it like wait, she gets actually chosen. Fearfully, wonderfully made it, she knows it. Hold it, voted. God's daughter, he been filling me up like he bottled water. And his favor is on me, I'm getting stronger. Blood of Jesus all on her and all across. And now I'm all like, hey.
I serve the big G.O.D., I ain't lacking in favor. Sis say we covered in blood, ain't lacking in flavor. Greater is he who is in me than he in the world. I am not backing from nothing, I stand on 10 toes like a ballerina. They was talking the past, I got amnesia. Get under they skin like lymphedema, okay. Really was ready before they said go. God gave me the nod even when they said no. So I still kept stepping like someone's sorority. Wonder why I talk with authority. Funny I passed, the folks in the back who was saying I lacked what it took to be great. They ain't know I had Christ, I'm straight. Thought it was luck, it was fake. I was praying to God, what you expect? It's cause and effect, I'm leading the race, he ain't let me wreck. I can't lie, I did doubt for a sec. I'm bigger than better than ever. Bearing the fruit, they feeling the blood, that's pressure. I put the king over leisure and pleasure. Now I'm giving extra. Don't scare me, I don't even walk by sight. That's what they can't see. Filled with the spirit, I'm high off life. I don't get antsy. They was checking the fruit, now they seeing it's right. Now they understand me. They hear the beats, thinking I'm a trap rapper about to get saved and ain't. I got good, plus I'm throwing up phone them and see what's up. Enemy dog, he had me. Keyword thought, my bad, that's tragic. Now I'm with the king of kings, turn my beauty to ashes. Might mess around into a pageant. Holy Spirit, yeah, he dwelling me gladly.